to the Real Estate Peacock channel, where I teach you everything you need to know about wholesaling real estate. Today we are going to dive deep into the big 5 repairs. But first, be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any videos moving forward. So what is the big 5? The big 5 are the 5 largest repairs on any home. When you think of that rehab project from buyer or flipper's perspective, there are already things that we know are going to be done, right? The flooring, granite countertops, appliances, things like that. But the big 5 things, the things that cost the most in that home, that's what you need to be able to recognize. So what are they? The big 5 are the roof, the HVAC, the plumbing, the electrical, and the foundation. Those are the largest repairs on any home, and you need to know how to recognize them when you're walking throughout that house so you can include that in your actual calculation for the estimated repair costs. So let's go down to the computer and let me show you exactly how to analyze each one of the big 5. Okay guys, so first things first, remember, as we discussed in the estimating repair cost video, if none of the big 5 need to be repaired or replaced, we're talking a cosmetic rehab. If 2 or 3 of the big 5 need to be repaired or replaced, we're talking that average range of a rehab, right? And then if all 5 of them need to be repaired or replaced, we're talking a full gut. Okay, so wanted to start with that. We'll start with the 2 most common that we see that need to be repaired or replaced. The first is the roof. The easiest way, one of the easiest ways, we always want to ask the owner or the tenant that we're meeting there, what's the age of the roof? When's the last time the roof was replaced? They may know, they may not, but we just kind of want that feedback to see when it was, if they even know or not. As you're approaching that property, it's easy to do a visual, right? A visual on that roof. You can look for the faded shingles or the uneven waves in the roof. That's an easy indication that, it needs to be repaired or replaced. Are there water spots in the ceiling when you're walking, you're doing your interior walkthrough? You look up, you may see mold spots, water spots that indicates an actual leak. And then are the gutters, right? The gutters falling off overall. These are all indications that that roof needs to be repaired or replaced. The next one, the HVAC, another easy way. While you're doing your walkthrough, you can ask that owner, ask that tenant, when's the last time the roof was replaced, right? You always want to take a close-up picture of the HVAC, because the HVAC is very visual, right? You can tell if it needs to be repaired or replaced. Is it rusted or looks outdated? Take a picture, an up-close picture of that. Easy to tell just from the eye. When you're walking on the inside, and let's say it's summertime, it's really hot outside. Is it really, really hot inside, right? That indicates the HVAC is not working. Is there window units? That's the easiest. When you're approaching that house, do you see window units, right? All those, again, great indications for the HVAC. Now, the next one, this is the biggie. This is the one that's the hardest to identify, and it's also the most costly because you don't really know until you get in there, right? So this one is very tough, and it can be a deal killer. So let's pay attention here. If there is a crawl space, no, you don't have to get in there, but you need to stick your phone in there and take pictures from every angle. Or if you at least want to do a video scan of that crawl space, the crawl space is the bones of the house. That's the foundation, right? That tells you a lot in that crawl space. So make sure to get pictures of the crawl space if there is one. Next, while you're walking on the inside, do you notice any slanting or soft spots in the subfloor that would indicate some foundation issues? If we have an all brick house and you're walking around that exterior, do you notice that spider vein cracking that would indicate settling or some cracking in the brick and the siding? Foundation indication right there. And that's kind of the easiest way on the exterior to kind of identify. On the interior, do you notice any cracks in the walls? Right in the corners of the walls, if you look up, do you notice that it looks like the house may be sinking a little bit? That's a pretty intense foundation issue. The next 2 guys are not as common, but I definitely wanted to cover them so you will know the plumbing. While you're walking the property, just turn on a few faucets, right? Check the water flow, bathroom, kitchen, just turn on a few faucets. If there is a well and septic, if you're in one of those areas where well and septic is common, you need to know that. You need to see how it's actually flowing and operating as well. And the last one is the electrical. We always want to take an up-close picture of that electrical. Does that look rusted and outdated, right? Take a picture of that. You want to turn on every light in every room. Obviously, you want to see if the light fixtures are working, if there's anything going on there. And an easy way to identify, if you see a two-prong setting, that whole thing probably needs to be replaced. So guys, that is the big 5 repairs. Again, the 5 largest repairs on any home. You need to know how to identify them, because the rest of everything outside of this is pretty much expected, or it's kind of cosmetic, that type of thing. But these are the things that cost the most and actually are the major parts of the budgets for our buyers and flippers. Guys, thank you guys for spending time with me on the Real Estate Peacock channel, and I'll see you in the next video.